Hey guys, it's Terika Taki. So I'm not going to run this into the ground, but I'm pretty sure that you all have seen or heard about this Gail Lewis situation and Sabrina Hutton, right? So basically, I heard about it. I wasn't going to say anything. I sat in the bed, eating my snacks, drinking a little something, because it just didn't sound right. The whole thing just was crazy. So this was the video. Everyone's seen it. My noble husband and his mistress at the airport. But a lot of people were confused because we thought she just found this out today. But she didn't. We were angry on her side, child. We were ready to paint the woman's car. Lo and behold, honey. Lo and behold. They've been separated for 2 damn years. This is what she had to say, child.
Lengthy and detailed video stated that today was my 28th wedding anniversary, and I was giving some details about how I met my husband. And I told you all earlier that, we're going through this process right now. I can't share too much of it, but I would share everything once we kind of get through. And I feel the need to address this. I really shouldn't have to, but I want to. So I ain't nobody's victim, and I ain't having nobody's pity party. So my original post was about me seeing him and her for the first time in the airport. I admitted that I was shocked. I was. And the video was only about 7 seconds where I said, have a good flight. I think I said, hey, Harold, have a good flight. And I walked on off, right? And I turned the video off after that. And then I said something like, that's his mistress. He's my husband. I'm the wife. And I went on back to where I was sitting in the Sky Club. Didn't say anything else. So I guess she's is saying something about when we got to the gateway to get on the plane. Yeah, I said some things to him, but he's my husband, so I can say whatever I want to say to him. And it's just like kicking any trash can. You kick it, and the trash may get over on you too. So some of it, she might have caught some of the flack, but that's just par for the course when you do this kind of stuff. And well, it wasn't too much I could do anyway because I had filed for divorce the year earlier. I filed for divorce in December of 22, so wasn't anything I really could do, guys. But other than doing what I did do. And then I kept it moving.
Okay, so now this is where I gave my Megan Thee Stallion side eye, honey, because y'all been separated for a couple years. You filed for divorce. I'm confused of what we're angry at Sabrina Hutton about, child. Sabrina's out here living her best life, okay? Obviously, they've been doing this a long time. So, why are we getting airport videos hyping us up like you found out about this woman last week when you didn't? Child, and then Sabrina responded, honey. She said, this is Gail's story, honey. We did not get caught at the airport coming back from Europe together. She ran up on me. This is courtesy of Atlanta Black Star News. Child, she said Gail only shared the clip from when they were approached at the airport and not the full video. She claims that Harold looked shocked because Gail was screaming at us. Why did I have a smirk? The smirk was because she kept calling my, I was really laughing. She actually said she kept calling her name. And if you see in this, she also said that this is Gail's story because Harold's been married before. That's the husband's name, child. And Harold had a wife when he met Gail, which I don't even care about that. The issue is that she put this out here, child, like she caught these people just yesterday, but she didn't. Like you knew this man had a woman. It gets better. So once people found this out, she tried to explain this, y'all. Check it out.
Maybe some fault there where I started dating him before his actual divorce was final, but I made sure that he had filed divorce because that's what he told me. So we did take a trip to the Essence Music Festival the first year, and a phone call came in, and I'm assuming that it was his wife, but the way he responded to the call let me know that, basically something was up and that he probably had lied to me. So when we get off the phone, I was like, I thought you filed for divorce. Like, why was that conversation going that way? He didn't really have too much to say. But he was like, well, no, I talked about it, but I was going to file. I'm still doing some reach out. I'm filing when I get back and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, I was furious because I was like, you've lied to me. Like, why would you, tell a lie like that? The only reason I came with you on this trip was because you told me you had filed and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking everything kosher with them and that I didn't have anything to do with that. Because he told me in the beginning, like, no, she and I having issues. And if I file for divorce, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. So I was like, well, okay, then. So like I said, I wasn't attracted to him at first. But he was a really nice guy, really nice guy. He was a professional guy, was president of a company and all that kind of stuff. But I had my own thing. I was working. I was a single mom doing my own little thing. So I didn't really need him for anything. But the only thing that I'll say about that was, yeah, I did start dating him after he filed for divorce. And I think from the time I met him to the time he divorced was like a 10-month span. So those first 3 months, I didn't say anything to him, like romantically, because I was not attracted to him. And that is for real. If you see the picture of him before, you'll know why, but he was a nice guy. So I'm just saying. But I'll say that, maybe me dating him before the divorce was final, was wrong. And I'll take accountability for that. But I can't go back, 30 years now and correct that. I'm just trying to move forward and do what's right. But, Miss Thing is trying to like paint this narrative like, oh, she was doing the same thing. Not the same thing at all, because my whole time I was encouraging him to stay with his people. She did not. I have the text messages between them from the day they met to, all the things that he was telling her, the things she was telling him, and telling him that she didn't have anything and that she left her family with just the clothes on her back, and, just this little sob story for him. So I guess he went with it. But
so let's backtrack to like what's not funny. Okay, Gail should have just stayed quiet, because at this point, honey, I don't think a lot of people didn't see the video where she spoke about how he talked to her and how the last 3 years he was telling her that he couldn't go take her to Europe or go on any trips. Now, you married to a man that ain't went on no trip with you in 3 years. You still in the house. The way that man was talking to her and the comments that she said that she took was clownish. It sounded like he was ready to roll. And it sounded like Gail is one of these. You want to put up signs. You want to call the dogs. Oh, he left me. She a homewrecker. Child, when you met that man, he was a cheater. If you have a cheater, put him in your back pocket and keep it moving. This was unnecessary. She shouldn't have put this out here because this was stupid. And now your stuff is out. Now, most people with common sense don't care how she met this man, right? But be quiet. Just be quiet. Why not just be quiet, Gail? Just stop. Because you don't owe people an explanation, but what you did was you put us in your business. And we rooted for you because we thought you just found out and you were being done dirty. The whole while, Megan, stank face to you, the whole while you knew, and what you wanted to do was shame this man, make him upset, hurt his feelings. You wanted him to basically get bashed by everybody in the world because you can't bash him. You're going through a divorce and you're upset, and it's okay. We've all been there. But what we're not going to do is waste everybody's time with this foolishness. I'm Tara Kataki. Thanks for watching.